Hey guys, Kyle here, and welcome back to another One Life Challenge video. This time we're going to be trying out Dead Space for the Xbox 360, and we'll be playing the game on the hardest difficulty setting. Well, not the hardest difficulty setting, but the second hardest. We're going to be playing on hard. I don't actually have Impossible unlocked, so we're going to go with hard mode. And we're going to be starting the game right at the beginning. So for these One Life challenges, it's basically I'm going to be attempting to get through as much of the game as I possibly can on one life. And if I die, there's not going to be any restarts, no retries, nothing like that. So the original Dead Space is actually one of my favorite survival horror games, like, ever, period. I played it when it first came out. I played the sequel. I played Dead Space 3. Absolutely love the first two games. The third game was okay, but it wasn't really what I wanted. And I'm excited to get back into the original, because it's been a few years since I've actually played. Unfortunately, I can't skip the opening cutscene, so we're just going to have to sit through that. The game doesn't have any kind of like chapter select, so I couldn't just start right at like a gameplay specific moment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess
So full disclosure, I have beaten this game before several times, including the impossible difficulty level I have beaten. I'm sure I've died many times while attempting it, but I did finish it. This is actually, I think this is the very first game I ever got all the achievements for, like full completion. Not that I've completed a lot of games, I only have a small handful, but this is one of the first games I decided to go for a full set of achievements on.
There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG
The
Ishimura.
USG
Biggest
Ishimura,
planet cracker
to
in
be
her
correct.
class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
So this is the second in my my One Life challenge series. The first series did not go so well. If you guys have watched that before, I attempted to play The Last of Us on One Life, and that was a huge mistake, playing a game where you can die in one hit. So hopefully, I'm hoping to get further in this one because I have a little bit more to work with.
1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
There are still certain enemies that can kill you in one hit, but those are mostly like boss type enemies, so I'm not too worried about those.
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
And I'll say it again, I said in the last series, I'll say in this one, if you're watching this for like to get the story out of it, even though I can't skip cutscenes, I am going to be, rushing through a lot of the game. I'm not going to be picking up audio logs or reading text files, so if you want the full story, I would recommend maybe watching some other Let's Play that's more focused on that. This is purely focused on the challenge and me just getting through it as quickly and efficiently as possible. Fun fact, this is the only time in the entire first game where you get to see Isaac's face for this brief second.
Just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had boarded at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down. Let's get to work. Corporal, board.
I'm not getting any readings from the port.
I wonder how
booster,
old he
and
actually
we've
is,
lost
because it
comms
actually
and
looks like he has
autopilots.
like some gray hair
It'll take
going.
some time to fix.
All right.
I had to guess he'd
Let's
probably
get some
be in
extra
like
hands from
his,
flight deck to help out.
I don't know, mid-40s maybe.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
So they tease you with all these, like, well, yeah, they tease you with like a crate here at the beginning. You can't actually pick it up yet because you can't actually attack. They actually throw you into the fire in this game pretty early on. We're actually going to be encountering the first enemy right in this starting room.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
They should be as
I've always enjoyed this little, like, handy-dandy
Well, there's not.
Pathfinder
There's
device that
nobody
Isaac
here.
has.
I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still alive. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power.
So I was playing the first couple of minutes with this without my
We all cooperate.
my headset plugged in, guys. So there might be a little bit of
Display up, Isaac.
an audio mix-up in the first couple of minutes of the video. I apologize for that.
To find your next objective.
Yeah, I know where to go. I mean, there's not usually, like, a lot of branching pathways that you can go. The game's fairly linear.
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taking a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around is going to be difficult.
I've always wanted to know more about these,
Flying again, that's a start.
these other two guys that are with us that just die right away. I was always kind of curious as what
What the
their
hell
whole
was
story
that?
was.
Automatic
I felt like they
quarantine
should have kept them alive a little
filtration
bit longer because I
started.
would have liked to see like a little more character development there, but
Well,
designers
yeah,
just
did
like,
you
ah,
do that?
screw it, kill him in like the first like 5 minutes of the game.
Hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
This first part sucks because you don't actually get a gun, so you just have to run like a cowardly bitch.
Come on. Got it.
All right, GTFO time. Come on, Isaac, stop getting stunned.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Run, Forrest, run! Yep. Thank you, come again. First time that ever happened freaked me the hell out. I thought I did something wrong and he was legitimately busting through the elevator and he was gonna kill me. Oh, that's right. We can actually attack once we get the first gun. We got the plasma cutter. This is the first gun you get in this game is probably the best gun that you get because it's so well-rounded and it's just so versatile. It's so versatile, in fact, that they actually made an achievement completely around just using that gun for the entire game. And I'm actually going to see if I can turn tutorials off because I don't need them because I know how to play. I cannot. There's no option for that. So I'm just going to have to deal with that. If you just stand here for a while, it's really funny to just listen to this guy constantly screaming for help while he's just standing here not doing anything. Like how long can someone just repeatedly get stabbed in the back until they finally die? I'll be a little rusty at this at first. Like I said, it's been a few years since I've played any Dead Space game. Okay, I'm actually glad it told me that because I forgot what the quick heal button was. I'm not even going to pick up audio logs because they're really just not important.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly. And half the
Oh, there we
doors
go.
on this ship
I had to figure out how to reload again.
Now we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now what's wrong with the tram?
The show sucks!
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
What's that? Interstellar Sports. I thought it said Interstellar Sluts at first. Ah! No. I knew that was going to happen.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work.
This game's
Go for
riddled
the
with
lift. Just
jump
remember,
scares everywhere.
that should do the job.
And they are good jump scares, like the first time you play through, they really do get you. Here's our stasis module. This thing's going to be absolutely crucial for us to stay alive, because there's going to be times where we're going to be surrounded and we just have to slow things down a little bit. Yeah, I got it, thanks. Really wish I could
Looks
turn
like
the two
that door
doors
is
off.
malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
You can actually get killed on that door. It's happened to me before. Yeah, we're gonna have to save at some point, but I'll try to do that towards the end of the episode. I'm gonna try to make these hour-long installments. I feel like that's a good amount of time for a challenge like this. It's the bathroom. Bathrooms in horror games just don't go together well. It's always like the most intimidating place that you can go into. I think a lot of that is just like the whole idea of like all the bathroom stalls and like how like there could be something in each one of those stalls hiding behind a door. I think that plays a lot into it. Or it's just like the big mirrors on the wall and just seeing like stuff come up behind you. I don't know. It's just all the elements are there to create a really horrifying setting.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that armor.
Power node, super important. We're gonna need those for upgrading our guns. You wanna die? There you go. Oh, right, hard mode, so I guess they're going to take a few more hits than I'm used to. Took like, what, a good 4 or 5 shots just to take his leg off, jeez. I think there should be more in this room that pop out. Right? Maybe I have to activate it first. I usually like to try to clear the rooms before I do whatever objective it's asking me to do, usually. Audio log. Don't need that. Yeah, there you are. I think it's, yeah, not the first game, but I think it's Dead Space 2, where you're encouraged to stomp all the dead bodies because they can drop ammo after they die. That's not really a thing in the first game, so we don't really have to stomp the dead bodies that much. I think I do it more so out of habit, just to make sure things are actually dead.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better.
That's great, Kendra. Can you let me out of the room, please? I don't want to be here anymore. That's why. At least take advantage of these stasis refill stations. Just fill up as often as you can. They never run out, so you can just spam them as much. Never leave the room without a full stasis upgrade. Oh, hey, buddy. Actually more worried about getting killed on this damn door than I am of the Necromorphs. It sounds stupid, but if that door hits you, it's an instant kill. Oh, wrong button. It's okay, it's just stasis. There's more right here. So yeah, it's taken quite a few shots to kill him with this plasma cutter, so hopefully it'll get better once we start actually upgrading the thing. That was a leaper. You always want to try to go for the leapers first, just because they can move in on you so much quicker. They usually have a little bit less health than the slasher.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
I think, yeah. Sorry, it's been a while, so I'm actually finding myself having to use the navigation tool a little bit. Yeah, I'm not falling for this dude. I'm gonna try to get his head first. So if there's one thing I'm always curious about, I'm just going to go ahead and quick save real quick. If there's one thing I'm always curious about people playing, it's what weapons, well, like what their preferred weapon loadout is. Because if there's something I really love about the first game, no, sorry, wrong button. It's seeing what people take with them, because every gun is useful. It's just they all just cater to different play styles. Except for the flamethrower. The flamethrower is just complete garbage. Yeah, I usually take the plasma cutter. I'll feel a lot safer once I get the force gun. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but the pulse rifle is actually super useful against like smaller enemies. Okay, I hate this place because stuff is gonna come at me from like behind and shit. Even though I've beaten this game before, just like with the case with my last series, was just going through it with one life is just always so goddamn nerve-wracking. So usually, if you sever one leg and the head, it usually puts him down. See, he's not dead. He was faking it. I could tell by the way he keeled over like that. They're tricky SOBs. They'll try to mess with you. How much ammo do I have? Okay, I'm doing okay. What? Oh, shit. Thank God for, music cues, right? There should be a, an upgrade bench around here too, our first upgrade bench. Those explosive canisters will be a lot more useful once we actually get the kinesis module. Oh, right, we need the key first. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought you can get in there right away, but we need to get the key. I think there's some, I think there's an enemy, like, immediately after these doors open, so I gotta get ready. Maybe? I thought there was. I guess not. Yeah, the enemies playing dead is something you mostly encounter in the early stages of the game. They don't do that much later on. Later on, they kind of go into full-out attack mode, and they're not really trying to trick you as much. Inventory full. Wow. Okay. Shit. That's the thing about the inventory you want to be careful about. Inventory management's real time, so you don't want to get jumped while you're in there and sort through all your crap. I do not. I hate leaving the med packs behind, but I'd rather have more ammo over that many med packs. I haven't actually gotten hit yet, so I can't use any. Okay, we're still good on plasma cutter ammo. I'm trying to make all my shots count. I mean, I don't think they starve you for ammo too much, even on hard difficulty, but these first couple levels, I'm gonna, you know, play it safe. I don't want to run dry too early before I get a good arsenal going. Oh, I think that's the elevator where he gets in. Shit, that was really close. I knew that you get jumped immediately, but I thought it was going up the elevator, not going down the elevator. That's where previous playthrough experience really comes in handy there. Because if I didn't know about that, I could have died right there. Could have easily gotten jumped. Data board. Here we go. Upgrade bench.
Use power nodes to upgrade your weapons.
I hate hearing like the creepy ass voices like they sound like they're coming behind me, and you can get attacked while you're using this thing too. It has happened to me before. We've got 2 nodes. We want to go for straight up damage and probably capacity. So I actually really like the node system in the first 2 Dead Space games. We don't really need air. I feel confident I can get through the oxygen sections without upgrading that. I'm going to want more HP though, that's for sure. It's tempting to start working on that now, but I think I want my first 2 nodes to actually go towards, oh, and stasis is going to be super important too. This is tough. It's tough to decide. This is a 1 life challenge, so I think the smartest thing to do would be to work on increasing my HP. Definitely. So, yeah, let's start working on the HP series. But like I was saying, I really enjoy the simplicity of the upgrade system in the first 2 Dead Spaces. I really didn't care for the weapon crafting system in Dead Space 3 and like the stupid like circuit chip thing that they had. That felt really unfulfilling to me. There's just something satisfying about getting a power node and just having that direct upgrade line. Where are you going? Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here, stupid. Shit. Very dangerous situation like that to get stuck in between 2 of them. It's okay, we've got oh, you know, I should actually use one of those right now. I've got stasis, so stasis is going to be key to keeping us alive to manage moments like that. Should also take at least 1 hit less to start severing some limbs, just because I have a little bit more damage on this thing now. I think it's it for it. Yep. Done with this awful, awful place. I hate this room. I hate getting jumped from behind like that. So let's get the hell out of here. So sometimes these elevators can take longer or shorter depending. The elevators are actually here to mask the loading screens. So that's why sometimes the elevators can take a little longer than usual. It's actually a pretty clever system. I think I'm going to wrap this chapter up once we get to the tram and go into actual chapter 2, guys. I think that'll be a good stopping point for this first episode. Where the hell am I going? Okay, right, back this way. First, we have to do the thing that Hammond and what's-her-face want us to do.
Tram control computer now online.
Oh.
Shipwide tram system reinitialized.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that Isaac has to do, like, literally everything since he is an engineer. And I think Hammond and Kendra are just, like,
all right, we're on board and heading to the bridge.
People, so they probably don't really know a lot about how,
Strange.
like,
the quarantine just lifted.
inner systems of the ship
Whatever was
really
in
go
the flight
together.
lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
I could have actually, my hand was on the controller. I could have gotten a shot on that guy. It's okay. He'll be back. God damn it. I like how they try to, like, bait and switch you a little bit. I ran back here because I think one can actually jump out from behind you. I think. I mean, the music's still playing, so there's definitely another one. There he is. Am I? Oh no, I'm almost out of ammo. Oh, okay, good. Do not want to run out of ammo in this game. You have a melee attack, but it's like so absolutely useless. It's really meant just more for like knocking things away more than anything.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Forgot about him. There's gonna be those occasional moments where I forget about enemies completely. Those are the moments I'm worried about the most. Why am I on fire? Okay. I guess I was supposed to be on fire. Being on fire is not going to be good for our one life challenge attempt. I don't think it actually did damage to me though. I think it was a scripted thing. Yeah, Isaac, come on. Get your bearings, dude.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
I know I'm spamming a lot of shots right now, but I can't let him get too close. Come on. You need to die right now. Okay. I made it with one bullet left.
What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home.
That was a little too clutch there.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
So, fun little fact here. There's the Peng trophy. It's right
It's
there.
no good.
There's an
an
achievement for getting that trophy, and it's also worth a lot of credits if you sell it. We can't actually get that
No, where's the
trophy
captain?
until like way later in the game. I think it's like the second to last chapter
Here
when
he
we come
is.
back through here. But I like that you
Captain
can actually
Brandon
see it this early in
Location?
the game. It's a really
Med
nice
lab
little
status?
attention to detail that I
Deceased.
appreciate.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location.
Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
God, I've got all these med packs, but the first chapter, they don't actually, you can't actually get to a store until the very end of the chapter, so I can't start storing any of that stuff yet, which sucks. Go that way. Rule of thumb in games is always go off the beaten path first. In case there's ever a point of like no return, you always want to get the supplies first in the side areas. Ooh, that's a big health pack. We will definitely want that. I can't decide if I want to hoard stasis packs or not, or just sell them. I mean, they are really useful, but you can also get a good amount of money for them. I'm actually going to use one now, just in case. I can't remember if there's any more enemies for this chapter, but just in case there are, it's good to be full up on that. So I can't imagine a square-shaped toilet would really be too comfortable on your ass. Like, I feel like you'd barely be able to sit on that thing, really. So I always kind of wish they would play like really like cheesy like elevator music during these segments. I just think it would be like a really funny contrast to the rest of the game. Or it just might just break the tone altogether completely. I don't know. I just think it would be funny. Okay. There's the safe. So, or the store. So the store is where all of our credits are going to come into play. I'm just saying this in case anybody's watching if you've never played the game before and you're wondering what the store's for. Line gun, pulse rifle, and level 2 suit. We have 13,000 credits. The benefits to getting the higher level suits are we're going to get more inventory slots, and I think we can take a little bit more damage because it does say armor. I can't remember if that's exact or not. We're going to want to put all the stuff that we're not going to immediately need, though, into the safe. So I like to put the large med packs in there. I usually try to keep at least one medium med pack and then a bunch of small ones. Because if I'm going to use med packs, it's going to be all the small ones first. And always keep a stasis pack on you just for emergencies. So that's good. Now here, and I have to make a decision here if I want to get the pulse rifle or the level 2 suit. I think I can manage another chapter without the pulse rifle, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to go for the level 2 suit because I want to be able to carry more items on me. So this is probably the coolest like suit changing mechanic in any game ever. He just gets into this chamber and he like comes out of it all Iron Man style with this upgraded suit. Most games when you change armor, it's just like usually like an off-screen like thing, or it's just like a quick flash on the inventory screen. This he actually like there's like a whole like cinematic dedicated to it. I think it's a really nice touch. Okay, we're done here. Upgrade bench, but I don't have any power nodes. So, starting with the next chapter, we are going to want to start keeping at least one power node with us at all times so we can get into those locked doors, which is giving me total deja vu now to The Last of Us and the shift doors. I don't know what it is with survival horror games having like unlocked doors that require important resources, but oh well. And we will save here. Chapter 1. So, Chapter 1, I wasn't too worried about dying. We had a couple of close calls, but overall, I didn't think I was going to have any issue with that. Chapter 2 is when the shit really is going to start going down. So, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We're going to pick it up here next time. As always, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of these challenge-type videos, a like, a comment, a subscribe really go a long way, and I always appreciate it. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching.